There may be no more painful way to account for one's belongings than living through a disaster. In May 2008, flash flooding in southern Wisconsin drove many residents from their homes. Returning to flooded dwellings, the long cleanup process for members of St. John Lutheran in Avoca gives way to thoughts of abundance and the generosity of others.
My daughter called and she says, "You guys better get out. There's a great big wall of water coming." She said, "It's coming. It's going to get there."
And then trying to find a road to get out of town. That was the scary part. And then we went down the way they told us to get out of town, and there was water coming over the road. And we turned around from there. It was very terrifying. It was not, and leaving and not knowing what was happening back home.
We had an incredible amount of rain. The water went all the way into the village, such that there were 2 feet of water in the village hall, which is just opposite on the other side of the church. And of course, everything that was below ground level was entirely flooded.
Like somebody opened up a dam, it just flooded. Just within minutes, it was all in our backyard and it just was pouring into basements. I mean, there was no seeping at that point, it just poured and you could hear just, like a waterfall right into your basement. At that point, I told my kids just to grab 2 days worth of clothes, a pillow, sleeping bag or blanket off their bed. And we had taken all of our photos off, family photos, kids at school pictures, baby pictures. That was the only thing I grabbed.
It's just been an incredible mess. And the problem that we're facing now is that the groundwater level is so high that it's still above the level of basements. So even when we pump water out, the groundwater is still filtering its way into basements.
Initially, we got hit with backup in the sewer. Then after that, the area around the church was completely flooded. It was, oh boy, where's the water line? I think the water line is right here.
Even though we have difficult days that are ahead of us, the Lord is with us. Possessions that I had in the parsonage, a lot of those things I wasn't using, but there were some things that had deep value to me. Papers from college and seminary days, which we stored in the basement.
We've got mold. We still have 2 feet of water in the basement. We have no hot water. It's hard.
Sometimes I think we get too attached to our things, and that these things oftentimes possess us rather than they just simply being possessions of ours.
It's just stuff. Stuff can be replaced. People can't, photos can't, you can't replace that stuff.
There are a number of congregations all around the area who have been calling me, asking what they can do, wanting to help, and have promised us that help when the time comes, as well as financial help for us to replace furnaces and hot water heaters and things like that, which will be essential for us to have replaced.
We've gotten some responses from people that aren't in town here or in Avoca and willing to do what we need to do and say, we can help you. You don't have to do this by yourself. And after listening to my husband talk with the bishop on Friday, to know that there are other people out there and willing to help, it makes it a little bit easier. And we have been praying to God. You can't help not doing it. It makes you feel a little bit better.
Yes, it's difficult to have to lose those things, but at the same time, you begin to realize that those really were not all that important. Certainly there's memento value and things like that, but life goes on, and it continues even though those things are no more. And it just makes us realize just how important our life is, the life that has been given to us by God, and what God has continued to give us in His Son, Jesus.